So you see the wrinkled forehead, the ears up, and you can hear a little whining. So I'm going to put his remote on something fairly low, like a 9. This isn't too bad. So the ears are back now and the forehead's smoothed out more. And I don't hear the whining. But if it comes back, I'm going to do these low taps. So Louie really struggles with arousal. So me tapping is what actually sparked this little whining fit. No. Down. So now I'm just going to verbally tell him what I want him to do. But this is a problem. So this is not a good state of mind. And this is because we have a real adrenaline junkie on our hands. So Louie is very much a dog that I believe is addicted to arousal, addicted to, you know, whatever the chemicals and hormones are, dopamine, adrenaline, all that good stuff. And so it used to be that he was a highly reactive dog, and I believe he still really is, even though we've curbed a lot of those outward behaviors. So you still see it. Occasionally, he'll have an outburst. But even when he's not having a full-on outburst, you still see him going into this state of not being able to cope, not being able to choose something different besides intense arousal. And even with small things like coming out of the crate or going through the door, he'll wait very patiently, and then it's just bursts through the door. So everything with Louie is explosive, right? And you see that with some dogs where it's just they're really drivey. A lot of like working dogs, sport dogs. But when you have a dog that could use that for bad, when they're grumpy, oh, this guy's grumpy, that's dangerous. So you really owe it to him and everybody around him to disagree with arousal and to try really hard to consistently pattern. Stop the explosions, even in the small moments, and stop looking for something to fixate on. Be aroused by, be bothered by. Learn how to tolerate your circumstance. I turned it up to a 13, but I'm not tapping right now. Oh, you see the staring? I'm going to turn it back down a little bit here, and I'm going to start tapping until he does something with it. Now I've turned it up a little bit. So I'm going to let him troubleshoot this and figure out how to turn it off. Down. No, down. So you can see him going into the sniffing around. So he's still staring at me, so I'm tapping. Good. No. So now I'm back to tapping. Down. Classic Lou. So this is a little better. You can see the eyes are anxious and shifty, but he's not giving me the same intense stare that he was earlier. No. So I didn't tap there, I just gave him a verbal. Down. So I liked what he was doing a minute ago. This is even better. Down. And yeah, guys, I know he's laying down. I'm just giving him a verbal reminder what I want to see if it appeases the whining. So if he keeps whining, I'm going to tap low. I'm going to put it on a 4. No. I was hoping a 4 would be low enough that he wouldn't break that position, because I really liked that position. But this is the art of it. It's not black and white. And there's no fairy dust. There's no easy way to get exactly what you want when you want it. You have to just troubleshoot things with the dog and let them figure out what we're going for. So I've got the intense stare again, so I'm going to go on my stim again. I don't want him staring at me like that. Stim. I'm going to go up a little bit. No. No. So this is pretty good. No. It's still stirring. So he's a little confused. He's anxious. He's annoyed. He's intense. He's an intense guy. And we haven't done a lot of this. Like, stop staring at me like that. You know? Just settle. He put his head down, which is good. Still staring. No. Good. So here's my opportunity to show him that's exactly what I want. So if I praise him too excitedly, I'm going to ruin it. So still a little bit of whining. I'm going to give him a second. But look how hard it is for him. You see that nose starts going full force when he can't look. When I don't let him stare at a thing, the nose goes into overdrive. So right now he can hear another door out there. No. So I had to tap there because he was too hyper-focused on what was going on in the hallway. Down. Let's get his foot caught. I'm gonna fix that. No. There. Down. The struggle is real, guys. So I'm just going to give him a little break here and see. He's laying down. He's got his head down. He's not hard staring at me. I'm going to see if he'll settle on his own now at this point. So you're going to be pretty hard pressed to get things to look perfect right off the bat. You know what the key things are you're looking for. What's the most important? Right, the most important to me is that he wasn't hard staring. And I like those ears to be softer, and we've got those things. And his head is down. I mean, that's great. This is perfect. He's breathing kind of heavy. There's a little whining under his breath. I think that's going to subside on its own. It's like you got to pick what are the most important things. And when you get those things, give a neutral good, and then just wait. So we want to give the dog an opportunity at some point to see, this is what she wanted. If you tap for everything, every little thing in every moment, they'll never figure that out. But it's okay to have a few minutes where there's a lot of tapping and troubleshooting and confusion. That's okay. Just as long as you know, you have some idea what you're going for. So when you get something very close to that, let it ride. This looks really good, actually. I'm very happy with this. So I'm just going to let him lay there and relax. His owner's running a little behind to come pick him up, and I'm kind of glad. so we can see how relaxed we can get Louie in this spot. All right, that's it for now.